What's going on, guys? Teacher Eli here, and today we start our book 2, more precisely the unity 1 and chapter 1 of book 2, which is on page 4 of your books. And without further ado, let's get started. And today we're going to talk a little about the possessive case, and you can take a look there that the possessive case, as I wrote here, it establishes the relation between the nouns and the pronouns, explaining the relation of possession. It is also known as genitive case, which is also used to define family relationships. The genitive case, as I portrayed here, is equal to the apostrophe s, and it's also called the s genitive, and it is used for all beings, people, or animals. For singular nouns or plurals which don't end in s, we simply add the apostrophe s. For singular nouns or plurals which don't end in s, we simply add the apostrophe and the letter s at the end of the noun that defines the possessor. I put some examples here in the chart. Some nouns in singular: Susan, my doctor, and her young cousins. So I added the apostrophe s at the end of the possessor. So Susan's, my doctor's, her young cousins. So Susan's iPhone is black. My doctor's clinic is in downtown, and her young cousin's girlfriend is really pretty. When it comes to nouns in the regular plural, for example, the children or the fish or the man, we'll do the same thing. The children's school is close to their home. The fish aquarium is not big enough, and the man's wives are criticizing them. You guys can now take a look on page 5, and here we say that, however, when we have more than one noun, we have two possible formations. When the possessed element is 1, only the last noun determines the possessor. Example, Jake and Josh's TV show was really famous years ago. Drake and Josh are the possessors. The apostrophe s defines the genitive case, and the TV show is the possessed element. Or when the element possessed is more than 1, in this case, each one of the nouns receive the genitive case. Example, Jake's and Josh's guitars are Fender. Drake and Josh are the possessors again. The apostrophe s defines the genitive case again. And the guitars are the possessed elements. More than 1. In this case, both Drake and Josh have a guitar. Each one of them have 1. That's the reason that we have two genitive cases, 1 for Drake and 1 for Josh. When the noun that receives the genitive case is formed by a regular plural, which means one that ends in s, we don't add the letter s, but only the apostrophe. What is a regular noun, teacher? The girls, the boys, all the nurses, all the doctors, all the teachers, the drivers, the tables, big part of the students, almost all the students, every regular plural ending in s. In this case here, the genitive case more common is simply the apostrophe without the double s. That's the correct form. The girls' school is closed. You see that I don't double the s. The nurse's uniform are dirty. The driver's license expired last month. And a big part of the students' homework is done. That's what I hope. That's what I expect from you guys. Here, I tell you that For proper names or proper nouns ended in S, X, or Z, we can either use the complete form of the genitive case, which is apostrophe S, or simply the apostrophe. For example, Lucas's song is great, or Lucas' song is great. Both are considered right. And Shaddix's band Papa Roach has played in Brazil, or Shaddix's band Papa Roach has played in Brazil multiple times. Other form that we use to define these possessions here is the use of the of phrase. Well, guys, the of phrase is the other form of defining possession, and it is generally used related to inanimate objects or institutions. For example, the name of the school is Superativo. But attention in my pronunciation that I don't say of, but I say of phrase. When you say of with sound of f, you are using the of with double f. This one is single f, so the sound is more related to v, which is of. The name of the school is Superativo. The name of the university is Unoesc. The brand of the console is Nintendo. The restaurant of the family is in downtown, and the direction is under the command of Bruno and Yara. This of phrase is also used to define something that is part of other thing. For example, Santa Catarina is part of Brazil, and this room is part of my house. But all of those rules are flexible and can be ignored in, oops, I have here a mistake. All those rules are flexible and can be ignored in informal language or conversations. Guys, let's take a look here, finishing page 6 and going to page 7 with the possessive pronouns, mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, and theirs. They are used together. Let me just correct here. Together. Oops. Together with connection verbs. These connection verbs, like to be. Let me correct again here. I have some mistakes. To be, to seem, or to become. For example, right? The example that I use of the picture that Rick and Morty picture over there is mine. So I use it together with the verb to be, and that Rick and Morty picture is mine. It seemed to be mine, or it became his or hers. That's the way we're going to use the possessive pronouns, normally to conclude an idea, and they're not going to have nouns after it. It can also be applied in specific cases, like those cats of mine are always scratching the furniture. And in page 7, you're going to take a look at the possessive determiners that are my, your, his, her, its, our, and their, and they are used to complement the noun which they refer to. For example, her cat is very cute, then vestments are losing value. See that, guys? Really, really easy, this genitive case and possession. And based upon this, guys, according to my explanations, I want you guys to solve the exercises of parada obrigatória, which are on from page 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thank you very much for this week, guys. Catch you guys next time. Later.